Hi everyone and welcome to our weekly reading. I've got a really sore throat at the moment, so hopefully it's not too irritating for you guys. So we're going to be using the Spirit Animals Tarot today, and we're going to find out what messages we need to hear. So our theme for this week, we've got the Camel, the Seeker of Branches. Now the branches, this is our wands. And the Seeker is our Knight. So our Knight of Wands, I feel like you are about to start a journey where it's going to take you a long way. You're going to be traveling a long distance. You're going to be going really far. But this is about taking the first steps. Now the Camel showing up as our overall energy for this week is guiding us to think about the adventures we want to go on. This is a week for taking those first steps. You know, you don't have to be focusing so much on the end goal. I am absolutely drenched as well, guys, because it is raining heavily here. So yeah, the Seeker of Branches, the Camel for our overall energy this week. It's not about the end goal. It's not about finishing something this week. It's about starting. It's about finding adventure. I feel like this week Spirit is saying prepare. Get ready, get everything in order so that when you know, you have the opportunity to go on this adventure, you are ready. Oh, we've got the Seer of Shells. So we've got our Page of Cups here. I feel like there is a conversation which will be taking place here. I feel like I'm getting like a situation which has been upside down is going to be turned around this week. So there could be some kind of clarity coming here. The Penguin, I'm getting like long distance communication right now. So this could be astral. It definitely could be. It could be that you're going to get a lot of messages through in like dream space or meditative state. But there's some kind of long distance communication coming your way this week. I feel like two people who are almost polar opposites or at different ends of the country or like, you know, opposite ends of the world. It really feels like there's a big distance between the two of you. One's hot, one's cold. You know, the Camel and the Penguin couldn't get much further apart. So I do feel like this week there is maybe a big difference between you and someone close to you, but there's going to be there's going to be an opportunity to talk about things. There is like a bridge in the background, so I am getting this week you can start to bridge the gap with someone. So let's see any outside influences this week which are going to be affecting us. The Jaguar. This is our 8 of Branches. This is our 8 of Wands. So the Jaguar, I feel this person is very solitary right now. You know, this week someone is clearly enjoying their distance, not necessarily wanting to connect closely with you. But the 8 of Branches, conversations, sparks are flying. I feel like you are dealing this week with someone who is a little bit mysterious, hasn't really revealed what their intentions are, what they want to happen. You're definitely feeling a little bit withdrawn, but there's going to be some kind of conversation here which really is like a breakthrough. It's like sparks. I think this week there could be travel, there could be planning travel. We've got lots of energy around that. It may be that there's an opportunity to explore something new, but this week we really have this kind of exploration, communication energy. So there's definitely a lot of things which could start to happen this week. I just keep getting like taking the first step. So someone may be like taking the first step towards you. You may be taking the first step with something, but someone here is definitely like taking the first step. I feel there's maybe like a lack of grounding this week. We've got the Polar Bear, the Seeker of Shells. So this is our Knight of Cups. I feel there's a bit of a lack of grounding this week. I feel a very kind of romantic and creative energy. You know, it's kind of like we're all kind of like up there, and Spirit's saying just make sure you do stay anchored. Now our Polar Bear, someone is going to break the ice. you know, the way this shell is like coming up blue here, I feel someone's about to be hitting up your phone this week. There's going to be a really, really important conversation. Someone breaking the ice. I'm not sure what this person's like intentions are, but with their conversation, I do feel like they are going to say something which you've been kind of questioning or wondering about. There's something this week where it feels like there is going to be a big opportunity to maybe resolve an issue with someone. You know, it definitely feels like, I mean, like a hidden gem with this polar bear energy. It feels like there's going to be like a hidden opportunity which actually really does really does help you and another person talk about things which you know, which really do need to be discussed. This week you are going to have the chance to go on a journey somewhere spiritual, somewhere you love. Like, there's going to be a chance here to really follow your heart with something. And I do feel this week is all about planning and preparing for that journey, because it's going to happen sooner than you think. So your guidance for this week: the monkey, the Two of Fossils, our Two of Pentacles. So this week you are guided to weigh up your options, to think carefully before you act. You know, the Two of Fossils here, our Two of Pentacles, it's all about finding balance and harmony and not rushing. You may want to rush, you may want to move really quickly, but Spirit's saying slow down. You don't need to rush. You need to plan, you need to prepare, you need to stay grounded. You need to, you know, think about your choices. And when the opportunity comes, make the choice. You know, don't procrastinate, don't put things off. So there's a difference here between moving slowly and procrastination. You know, if you find yourself kind of ignoring your choices and not wanting to make a decision, then you know you're procrastinating. Whereas if you're like, okay, I'm gonna write down a list of pros and cons, or I'm gonna work out what I want to do next, you know, that is like slowly moving towards this. And I do feel like you can move slowly this week, but you do have to be decisive when the opportunity comes. So you are guided to think and to balance and to really consider all your available options. Now I am getting I am gonna get a card for love and relationships for this week, and then we'll do career and finances. I feel nervous. I feel really nervous, and I don't know why. Someone feels like you're going to slip away from them, is what I just saw very, very clearly. Someone feels like you're going to be slipping away from them, and I think this person is going to do something to try and pull you back. Oh. Dropping these cards everywhere. Okay. The honeybee, the heart awakener. Oh my gosh, it's for lovers. It's for lovers. So love and relationships, well, it doesn't get much more romantic than the lovers. You know, it's not much more aligned than that. So I do feel like you and someone are kind of coming together, working together. You may find someone at like a work event. There may be some kind of like community project which you end up bumping into someone if you're single, or it might be that you and your partner, your counterpart, do decide to do something together. But the honeybee, that sounds really, really sweet. I'm actually going to just read it from the guidebook here. In fact, I'm just going to read the last. No, I'll read the second bit as well. Signaling romance, passion, a new love or developing relationship. This card also indicates a profound opportunity to come home to self. Honeybee creates honey, the healing nectar of the gods. Through honeybee, we recognize and may actualize our longing to meet our soul, discover who we really are, and awaken spiritual divinity within. Trust loving relationships, shine the fullness of who you are, and express your feelings freely. So this is definitely an improvement in love. You may be feeling romantic, you may be feeling like you're loving life this week, and that energy, when you embody love and your heart is open, you just attract love back into your life, not just the romantic kind. So it might be that there is a decision here being made with you and a person this week, or like a meeting of souls. So let's have a look. Career this week, career. We've got the rabbit, the moon dreamer. So this is a very fertile energy for your career. You're going to have lots of ideas. You're going to feel really inspired when it comes to work. The moon dreamer, that rabbit, is guiding you to think of what magic do you want to sprinkle? What is it that you want to, you know, kind of bring to life? Not everything is super clear in your career right now, and that's okay. You may be feeling like you're not sure what direction you want to move in. Again, completely fine. All that matters is that you let yourself dream, and you might want to connect with the moon cycles a little bit more as well, because I think that's going to help with your career. So this would be a good time to look at the moon cycles, really look at you know, what is going on, and try to kind of synchronize with them a little bit. So let's have a quick look into money. So money this week, finances this week. We've got the owl. So the owl, the keeper of the light, this is our hermit. And obviously the rabbit was the moon. The moon dreamer was the moon. So owl. So financially, the hermit, the owl is kind of guiding you to perhaps think carefully about what you want to spend on. Do your reflecting before you go out and, you know, start spending your money. This is definitely guiding you towards introspection. So maybe just feel like you don't need to spend, and maybe you don't need a lot of money this week. I feel like this week is more about your spiritual path. It's, you know, there's choices to make, there's adventures to have. So perhaps spirit is saying, you know, think carefully about what you want to do, you know, with your money right now. And also it could be guiding you to find fulfillment within. So it might be that you don't need to spend money to feel fulfilled, but perhaps you could do activities, or there's things you could do for free, or there's ways to, you know, save money and just find that fulfillment within, so you don't feel like you need to spend you know, to receive things. So hopefully that helps, guys. Now let's just get any final messages, and here it is. It flips straight away. What is it? The serpent, the tower. Oh my gosh, I hate ending a reading on the tower, but I do feel like we are meant to this week. So serpent, the quickener. This is about things happening so fast. This is about changes. This is it's not destruction, it's not chaos, you know, this is actually revelation. The serpent is our kundalini energy, so this is like some kind of awakening within ourselves. So in the actual guidebook it says, the sleeping serpent, the coil of life force energy that resides at the base of our spine, awakens in a flash. A lightning zap of electric current shoots up the spinal column through the crown of the head in sudden illumination. The serpent comes when we need change. So this is a card where I do feel like we are awakening within. So this week Spirit is saying, get ready. You are either going to go through a Kundalini awakening this week, or it's coming up very soon, because that's why you need to stay balanced. And I do feel like there is a journey you're going to go on which is going to trigger this awakening, or there's going to be awakening which triggers a journey, or it may be that there's an awakening here to make you go on a journey. So however this serpent shows up for you, it's going to be exciting. This is not a traditional tower moment. This is not what you're used to. No, this is life force energy, and it's rising up within you, and it is going to be illuminating something very powerful and important. Okay, my loves, I hope you enjoyed our weekly reading. Let me know what resonated. I'm sorry about my voice. I'm hoping I feel better soon, but I will just let you guys know. So follow me on Instagram for updates, Sacred Space readings. I have put up my daily tarot reading today on Sacred Space, my Patreon site as well. So head to sacredspace.co.uk for our daily message. But thanks so much for watching today, guys, and for being patient with my really irritating voice. So I'll see you guys soon.